Alright, what is going on, beautiful people? It's your boy Blue and welcome back to Train Sim World. And today we're on the Harlem line. We'll be driving the N7A from North White Plains to Grand Central Terminal. But first, we need to take the train out of the yard and get it ready for service. Let's go. Okay, it's time to get to work. We're driving the Metro North Railroad M7A today. Let's go and open up the doors here. Nice. Hop on board. We'll shut the door behind me. Make sure no homeless people are in here. Nope, I think we're good. If they're in here, then they're hiding very well. Alright, let's open up that door there, and then open it again, and we'll find our driver's seat. So let's hop in the driver's seat, turn our HUD on, and get this baby powered on. So we'll start with the master key. Set that to on. There we go. We'll get the reverser, set that to neutral. Our master controller, which is going to put that into max brakes, and then we're going to charge our brakes right up here on the green button. Give it a second. You hear a hissing sound. There it is. All right. So now, since we're taking over service, we'll turn the marker lights off and we'll turn the headlights on, and we should be all ready to go. Put the reverser into forward and give it some throttle. All right, minimum power. Let's see if it gives us anything. Oh yeah, we're rolling, guys. And for the chat, 2 honks for you for just showing up. All right, our stop is right up ahead, about 2,000 feet. Alright, so it's just a slow creep at 10 miles per hour coming out of the yard back there and into the platform, but that's alright. That just guarantees that we pretty much have no excuse for missing our stop here on track 3, but we'll get here to the end of the platform and then we'll start allowing the passengers to get on from the right side here. And so far we're still looking good. We're on time. Right on time, actually. Alright, let's hop on the brakes. And that is good enough. And we should come to a complete stop here right at the top of 1259. Come on. A little bit more. There we go. Let's open the doors. Alright, doors are shut. Let's go. Alright, next stop's in about 6,200 feet. White Plains, track 2. Let's go. Alright, here we are, coming up to White Plains, track 2. Trying to decide when exactly we should try to hop on that brake there. And I think right at the end of the platform should be good. The brakes on this train are pretty darn good. Alright, minimum braking. A little more. Actually, I think that should be good. Minimum brake should be perfect. Man, listen to those. Listen to that. That sounds good. Almost. Alright, that should be good right there. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about, man. These brakes are so good. Alright, open the doors on the left side. Alright, we're good here. Next up, Archdale. Alright, 35 miles per hour is the speed limit. And this thing can get up and go pretty quick. There's 15 already. 9,000 feet to our next stop. We might get 65 here before the next station. Hopefully we will. Otherwise, we'll just get it up to 35 miles per hour. We'll stick it there and we'll keep going. that was a really cool bridge back there. Alright, let's see how late we can hop on the brakes. We're coming up on 1,500 feet. I'm going to try to brake right at the end of the platform here. And we'll see how that goes for us. There we go. Braking. 95% max brakes. Yep, that's going to work. That's going to work. All the way to the end. All the way to the end. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Nice. Alright, don't forget to mind the gap. Doors are closed. Next stop, Scarsdale, track 2. And the beautiful thing is we get to go straight to 65 miles per hour. So I'm gonna go max power. Oh man, that really knocked me back in my seat right there. So far looking good, guys. We were on time. Matter of fact, we had a 2-minute layover there, that last stop. So that's a good sign that we're on time. So we'll try to keep it that way. 8,000 feet for our next stop. It's kind of weird that it shows it as 8,000 feet instead of like miles and whatnot, but whatever. 8,000, 7,000 feet now. That's our next stop. 65 miles per hour. We're almost there. Like, that's how quick we can get up to that speed. 59, 60. And there's 65. We'll go ahead and coast. There we go. We're now coasting on the Scarsdale. Popping on the brakes, last minute again, max brake. Got on the brakes a little later this time than the last time, but looks like we're still gonna make it, and we are gonna be about a minute early. All right, good, good, good. I know that the passengers back there are holding on for dear life, but isn't it always like that on the subway in New York? So, all right, let it come to a nice. I might have exaggerated. I might have got a little too excited on the brakes there. Probably could have did a little less. And we can bring it all the way to the end here. And there's another train. There we go. And stop. Alright, let's get those door open. Alright, it's our turn to roll out. Doors are closed. We still got a 60 mile per hour speed limit. 65 coming up here in just a little bit. Man, these trains are so loud. It probably wouldn't not be very nice to live near a subway at all. But I do like that they sound very loud and kind of just overwhelmingly immersive in game, which I love. I love having my sounds turned up so I can really appreciate and enjoy the sounds. I really like it. I think they did a pretty good job at really making just like that sound here in on the Harlem line. Sorry, so 2 miles to our next stop. Again, 65 is going to be our speed limit. I'm going to get up there nice and quickly. We got 3-ish, a little less than 3 minutes to get there. We are on time, and I think we'll be just fine as we're going downhill. All right, once again, hard on the brakes. Hold on back there. We should be okay. Alright, this is Crestwood. Exit on your left. Alright, back on throttle once again. Next stop, Tuckahoe. What kind of name is that? Tuckahoe? Is this really the name of a city? Tuckahoe? What? Alright. I'm not gonna say any more than that. Oh, are we gonna miss our first stop? That's just a suggestion. Alright, we're gonna make the platform, so that's fine. That was close. That was close. All right, I'm getting used to it. These stops are so close together. Right door is unlocked. Take a look back, see if anybody's getting on board. Looks like we got a few takers. All right, doors are shut. And setting the power. Rolling out. Next stop, Bronxville. That's going to be in just about 3,000 feet, so another short drive. Speed limit is still 60, but because these stations are so close together, we're not even getting up to our max speed. I'm basically taking off, finishing like it's pretty quick. So I'm going to wrap around this corner here. Again, we're max power. We actually might get to 60 and then quickly drop it back. All right, there it goes. I'm going to quickly drop it back and back on the brakes. We probably could do this in maybe 50% brakes. All right, I don't trust it. We'll do 67. Yeah, we could have did 50 because I'm backing off on the brakes here, trying to allow, we'll let it coast down the platform just a little bit more, and then we'll hop back on the brakes. Here we go. There we go. Got it. All right, open up the right side once again. All right, we don't wait around long. If you're not here, you're not here. If you missed the train, you missed the train. You gotta wait for the next one. All right, just under 6,000 feet is our next stop. And we'll definitely get up to 60 miles per hour on this one. So let's go. All right, here we come into Fleetwood. Yeah, we need a little more than that. We'll do max brake here. It's fun, you can actually see the camera coming closer to the dashboard when I go really hard max brakes. I have my camera shake maxed out. And we're gonna stop a little short. We're on time though. We're about a minute ahead of schedule, which is good. So we'll probably wait here until our departure time. That should be close enough right there. And open up the left side doors now. Alright, here we go. Lock the doors. And we'll be departing off of track 4. Wow, check that out. We got some empty freight cars on the sidings out here. That's pretty nice. Some tanker cars, some flatbeds. That's pretty sweet. And here comes another train on the other track on the left. Another M7. But I think the fastest we're gonna go is 60 miles per hour on this route. I would love to see what the max speed of this thing is, but it's not gonna quite let us do that with the speed limits out here. So we'll stay in at 50 until we get to the end of the platform again, and then we'll hop on the brakes pretty hard. We'll try 50%, 60%. We'll try 60. 67, see how that does? I think we can bring it back. Yes, we can. 25. A little less brake. We go minimum. There we go. And that'll do, pig. That'll do. All right, open the left side doors again. Alright, now it's just a short hop over to Wakefield. like really right next to each other. All these stations, honestly, on the Harlem line so far, are really, really close together. All right, let's get back into brakes. We could probably do. Oh crap! It's right there. That was way closer than I was expecting. The whole braking at the platform did not work out at that station. Alright, open the doors up on the left. Oh my god. Well, hey, you know, you can't win them all, right? Can't win them all. Yeah, we still got, okay, oh yeah, the platform is way too little for our train. So, only a few, like, 2 cars got in it anyways, so didn't really matter if we stopped right on it or not. People were still gonna have to walk. Alright, let's lock the doors. That was a weird station. I think my train is longer than the distance to get between. Alright, 4,000 up. Brake pipe warning, what's that about? Marker lights off. Oh, because my emergency brakes. Right, I forgot about that. Completely, so we have to recharge the brakes again. So we'll hold the charging button and the brakes should recharge. At least I think they will. Oh yeah, put it in the, alright, so to recharge the brakes, we gotta put the brakes into max brake and the reverser in neutral, and then we'll press the charge brakes. There we go. And this is because I accidentally put it into emergency braking when I panicked right there. And so now that that's good, we can now completely release the brakes, put the reverser in forward and keep moving. And hopefully we don't fall behind schedule because of that. So, let's go. Man, those trees are really close to the track. Alright, hard on the brake again for yet another tiny platform, and we're definitely gonna miss it. Definitely gonna miss it. That counts, right? Yeah, that looks good. Open up the doors. Alright, let's try not to fall behind schedule here, guys. Missed that one by a little bit. Let's not make the same mistake again. 6,500 feet to our next one. So we have a little bit of a jump, but the speed limit is less now, 45 miles per hour. But we'll get the jump up to 75. Hopefully here it is a little bit. Because I feel like they're holding me back right now. Like I want to go faster. Alright, there's 60 miles per hour and there's 75 miles per hour. Let's go. Actually, never mind. It says 45. Who do I believe? Oh, but I see why. Because the back of our train hasn't passed. God, alright, we're doing 75. I don't care. A bunch of school buses on our right. Alright, now we can move. We have a little less than 1 minute to get there, so I'm not gonna try and take it easy. Alright, there's 75 miles an hour. We'll go coast, and I'm gonna hop on the brakes here. I don't know, is it just me, or does 1,000 feet not seem like as far as it used to be? I guess because these stations are so small now. And before I was basically braking at the end of the platform, but now the platforms are so tiny, I can no longer do that. But there we go. We screwed up a few, but now I think we're back. We're back in the swing of things. Right there is good, and we're on time. We're a little late to stop, but I'll take it. We'll do this one manually this time. So we'll reach behind us. We'll hit the key, and we'll open up the doors. I think that worked, or no? There we go. Now they're open. And now we'll shut the doors. So we'll lock, wait for the doors to stop beeping. There we go, and we'll go ahead and undo the key. Let's go. Alright, hold on back there. Max power. Next stop, Botanical Garden, track 4. 5,000 feet away. Alright, let's stop hopping on the brakes. We're a little bit over 1,000 feet away. Yeah, we're too hot. We're too hot. We're definitely too hot. Let's see. A lot of people here. Oh, maybe we're not. Alright, let us do his thing. Okay, okay, I can dig it. I can dig it. Alright, right side doors once again. I am getting really, like, I am very fortunate the fact that we're not getting red signals after these platforms, or else I would have failed like 10 stations ago. Man, I love how that sounds. I love how that sounds. Alright, we're pulling off. Next stop is Fordham. We'll go ahead and jump in the coast here, and we'll jump back on the brakes. A lot of stopping and going. I'll tell you this much. If you like busy, like, local commuter routes, you'll definitely like this one if you haven't tried it yet. Now, it's not like crazy busy when it comes to like how much traffic is on the timetable. It's a little less traffic than I would expect there to be. Personally, I wish it was a bit. I wish it felt a bit busier as far as traffic on the route. I've seen a decent amount of trains. Don't get me wrong, but I mean, I wish I saw them a bit more often. This is a not old route, but it's just not one of the newer ones that's had the upgrades as far as the amount of traffic coming through. But as far as like busy yourself, like you're stopping a lot, you're very active, you're not like, there's not a lot of big gaps between stations, so you're like constantly, you know, pushing the throttle and then stopping and then going and then stopping. So it's busy in that way is what I mean, which so far has been pretty entertaining to me. But here we go. Lock the doors on the right side once again, and you can either hit the quick key for locking doors. You can manually do it. I just hit the quick key. It's a bit more time efficient. Alright, back on the throttle. Just under 6,000 feet. And so we get to Tremont, track 4. And going through this tunnel here. There's a school bus driving overhead. Alright, now we can do 75. Alright, we just barely got up to 75 miles an hour, and now, like I said, we have to start slowing down again. I'll do 25-31% braking. I'm feeling a bit confident about this one. A little more. Okay, a lot more. Okay. I shouldn't have said that. I shouldn't have said I was feeling confident, because look what happened. Another freaking tiny station. Oh man. Alright, well, I mean, you know, there was no chance of fitting the whole train there anyways, so we'll just do that. Unlock the right sides, and we'll move on to the next one. Alright, let's shut the doors. Alright, the doors are shut, and we're going to continue southbound towards New York City. Next stop, Melrose. Track 8. Alright, I'm gonna get this right. Alright, 1,200 feet, we're braking. Max brake. Wait, is there even a platform? Okay, there's a platform. Yeah, another tiny platform. Very tiny. It's kind of like hidden as well. Yeah, if I was running with no HUD, I would have totally missed that. You come like wrap around a blind corner, and then the freaking platform is hiding behind a wall. So would definitely have missed that if I were doing no HUD challenge or something. Alright, back on throttles. Doors are already closed. We are clear to proceed. Track speed 60 miles per hour. Next stop, Harlem, 125th Street. And here we go into, I believe, the underground, it looks like. And we'll be at 60 miles per hour in no time. Actually, no, I think it's just a... Yeah, this is not underground. This is just like a bridge or something. And there's 50. Yeah, it's going underneath some bridges and stuff. Alright, there's 60. We'll come back onto coast. And we are going downhill a little bit, so we're going to need to use a little bit of brakes. Alright, next up, 40 miles per hour. And looks like we're going to be swapping tracks here, so let's get on the brakes pretty hard. We go all the way down to 35. And just after the bridge, we have our stop. So thankfully, we never really got up to much speed beyond 35, so we can brake pretty late. Alright, I want to get right on the marker. We are right on time as well. There we go. Welcome to Harlem, guys. Unlock the left side doors. Alright, guys. Let's say goodbye to Harlem. In 4 miles will be our final stop of this service. We'll be terminating at Grand Central Terminal, track 38, and 4 miles. We're down into the tunnel here, and I want to work on getting our speed back to 45. There it is, 45 miles per hour. And we'll pretty much be underground for the rest of our drive as we approach Grand Central Terminal here in New York City. But yeah, I kind of mentioned it earlier, but I think this is a great kind of busy route. You're constantly doing things. The stations are very near each other. Would love to see this route updated to have the new like Train Sim World 4 like haze effects and some of the new lighting and clouds and things like that, but it still works pretty well even for one of the older routes. So I've definitely enjoyed my time in it. I feel like I don't play enough of Long Island Railroad or Harlem Line, and I think they're pretty good though. They're pretty good. Alright, so let's get slowed down here. We got a very slow 10 mile per hour section coming up. But we might be able to wait a little bit. It's going to sneak up on us though, I know that. We'll basically just stay right here until we see the next green signal, which should be coming up here in just a few feet. Yeah, it's kind of hard to see the signals, honestly. It doesn't help that I'm wearing glasses or sunglasses. Alright, let's get on the brakes for real now. Down to 10 miles per hour. Coming up. I think that's what that green flashing light is. That's going to be for us to be at 10 miles per hour. It's going to be very, very slow. Alright guys, we are approaching Grand Central. Still working on getting this slowed down. Alright, there's 10. And we'll let it just creep its way on in. I tell you what, that 10 miles per hour is tough. Didn't have to stay at it for too long, but it's kind of hard because like minimum power is a little bit too powerful. So I'm constantly coming in and out of coast, but that'll do. We'll go ahead and bring it to a stop right here. This should be our final stop of the day here in Grand Central in New York City, right underneath Manhattan. Nice. All right, so we'll go unlock the doors on the left side. And there you have it. Once again, let me welcome you guys to New York City. Technically, you could actually get off here, walk over to one of the other platforms and hop on either the Amtrak Acela or the New Jersey Transit and continue on like the Newark Trenton route. Now, sadly, you can't really do that in game. They don't connect, but that's kind of how they connect in real life. We're basically within the same massive train station. So anyways, guys, this is it. My shift is over. Thank you guys so much for riding along. Hopefully I didn't get you too dizzy with my horrible driving and the very aggressive starting and stopping. But guys, I enjoyed this. Hopefully you enjoyed it too. Until next time, I'm Blue Games. Thank you for watching. Remember, you have 3 choices: give up, give in, and give it all you got. Peace, love, God bless you. I'll see you guys next time, next video. I'm out. Sheesh.